네. 그러면 그 여기 이 마을의 왕을 만나러 갑시다. 뭐야? 이제 아바드에게 말 걸기? 아바드는 어디 있는 거야?
We all have our place in the order of things.
여기?
I've sent a
여기 있네,
messenger to
아바드.
claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask. I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Derval. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Derval. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Derval used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Errand, wait. Remember that no one hates Derval more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
그녀는 당신을 생각했어? 아니야. 당신이 지시한 건 그거야? 좋게 좋게 얘기합시다. 그녀는 당신을 생각했어.
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Derval and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
I will. But once this threat to Meridian is dealt with, another one looms. We have to talk about the eclipse.
We will. I promise.
그러면 창고로 이동? 창고.
Good to see you. Everyone needs a splash of color in their
어디야?
That must be the spire.
Let's talk it over.
위로 올라가?
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably from friends or family.
여기?
I'm not choosy.
This is the place. You home, Derval? I got a surprise for you.
or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. It's a bomb, all right. Well crafted.
위로.
That's a lot of
If
blaze.
that bomb goes off, if that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
그다음 뭐 어떻게 해야 돼? 저 그냥 지금 제거하면 안 되나? 왜 이걸 꼭?
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
폭탄이 터질 거라고? 참고 수색. 뭐야? 어떻게 하라고?
It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
아하. 이제 밀어서 버리는 거야?
Push this out.
Okay. Brute force. I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
밑에 사람 있는지 없는지 확인도 안 하고 그냥
We did it!
밑으로 던진 거야?
Dervahl's best shot.
밑에 사람 있어서 뭐
Meridian's
타려고.
still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
Got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
지역 조사?
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
여기 흔적을 따라가지.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative shut up a bucket line?
밑으로. 그다음에
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
There's smoke rising from the edge of
여기서
the mesa.
올라가고.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of
여기서
Dervahl's
뭐야?
hideouts.
없어진 거야? 이쪽으로 들어가서 어디로 간 거야? 아니? 뭐지? 밑으로 내려가야 되나? 아, 그렇구나. 밑으로 내려가야 하나.
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
여기서
Dervahl.
저 녀석이 왕을 제거하려고 하는 건가? 어디로 가야 돼? 어? 뭐야, 위로 올라가는 건가? 아, 밑으로. 밑으로? 오케이. 이제 저것들 막으러 가야겠네. 오호.
Wish I could be there to see the sun.
위로? 위로. 오케이.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench and choke on the ashes.
발로 공격하면 안 되나? 그거 맞고 귀로.
Things wrong. It didn't. I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
저 기계를 파괴. 파괴. 뭐야? 파괴한다니까.
Should have brought a cart.
자, 그럼 올라가서 그 부하들을 하고 쟤를 제거하면
What's
되겠네.
this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
She's here.
어?
Can we finish this? I've got a sun god to kill. It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
새들을 부른 거야? 그렇다면 이제 화살을 센 걸로 바꿔줘야지. 어디 갔어?
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
어? 아, 이거. 아, 이런 안 되겠다. 아이. 아, 이거 회복하는 걸 눌렀는데 아, 늦었어. 환장하겠네. 아, 진짜.
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan. Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
도망가. 도망가. 오케이. 잡았어. 어딨어? 응?
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up.
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
저 귀에 있는 거는 빼고 가져가지. 저 안 쓸 건가 나중에. 나중에 일단 말 걸기. 누구한테 말 걸어야 돼? 얘부터. 어디 있어? 얘?
Please, I need a moment to gather myself. I believe Erend wants to speak to you.
다른 애들부터 먼저 말 걸어야 되나? 뭐야? 맨 마지막에 지금 아바다하고 얘기를 해야 되나? 일단 가보죠. 예.
Aloy, I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Derval on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do, right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Derval.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
작별.
Well,
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I hate to tell you this after everything you've been through, but there's another fight brewing, and I need your help. Helis and his fanatics are coming from Meridian.
No rest for the weary, huh? Well, don't worry. I'll be there for you.
텔바일에게 말 걸기? 저 선택이네. 됐어. 그러면 왕하고 그냥 대화해.
Arrested too for disorderly conduct last night. You don't want to know what they were.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you.
Avad, stop. There's something urgent we have to...
I know, but please, just listen for a moment. I want you to stay in Meridian.
What? Why?
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
내 갈 길을 가야 해.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume. You're your own woman. Just as Ursa was. But you had something urgent to discuss?
헬리스가 온다.
Helis is preparing to attack Meridian. It could come at any time.
By the sun. Wait a moment. I want Murad to hear this.
Aloy, the Sun King tells me that you bring grave news.
Please, tell us what you know.
Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire, And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
자, 떳떳한 마라드에게 말 걸. 떳떳하지 못한 것 같아. 자꾸 떳떳하다 그래. 어디 있어 우리 떳떳하지 못한 녀석.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
The Sun King's grown too.
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
앞으로 어떻게 할 거지?
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
뭐
I hope all these outlaws
마지막 전투?
We're going to need them.
그러면 일단 어디로 가야 돼?
If the army makes it into Meridian,
다리 저쪽이요? 다리 건너야 돼. 일단
do not let Meridian fall without
여기까지.
fighting.
Everyone needs a splash of
뭐야?
lives. Come, let's talk.
바로 옆에 있는데. 일단 제 24m
An army on the edge of the city.
24m 있는 거
Look for cover.
말
Don't get
걸어.
trapped.
말을 거는 건지 뭐지? 이게 아닌가?
Who leads the attack? Is it Helis? Damn him. And the Karja in shadow.
위에 있나? 계단으로 올라가야 되나? 어? 못 올라가는데? 그쪽으로 또 뭐지?
I've heard an army
뭐지?
marches on the gates. Is it true?
응? 어디로 가야? 아, 몰라. 그러면 여기? 아 이거 여기 어떻게 가요? 전 휴식? 아 이거 마지막 전투 중에 휴식이라고? 휴식을 어디서 취하라는 거야? 이 계단 올라갈 수 있나? 문 안 열리고 뭐야?
Another siege being again.
아 여기야?
Feels
이 위로 올라가야 되나?
empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
아, 전투전 네, 휴식한다고? 해보자. 준비를 더 해야 해. 되돌아갈 수 없습니다. 준비를 더 해야 해. 잠깐, 그러면 일단 여기서 멈추고, 여기까지 일단.